What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some more Idle Heroes. Today we're back on what was the Starry Gem series, but due to some shenaniganery going on currently in that market, I've had a change of heart. We're just going to buy things. As you can see, we are now VIP 4. I've made a purchase I didn't know existed in the game, but it seemed really juicy, so I had to buy it. And I did. I bought it twice. I know. Hold up. I'll show it to you so you know what's going on. Over here in the collaborative journey area, there is these little treasure chest thingies that you can go down to and buy, and it shares rewards with the other peeps. This one right here has a limit of 2. It gives me a 10-star hero, 2 6-star dark heroes, 10 6-star heroes, and 30 puppets each. So naturally I bought both of them because I'm psychotic, but it's okay. We now have everything that a feller needs to, like, I don't know, potentially E5 an Alakita. Not saying that's what we're going to do, but that is absolutely what we are going to do. We're going to E5 Alakita. We're going to unlock the Gate of the Void. Then, after we've done such things, we might just open up all of our cores. Because we've got like 123 cores of the Transcendent nature. Not bad. I know you're like, what? 123 cores of the Transcendent nature? How? Dirty spendage. I'm not sure if these Pioneer races, it says to get 5-star heroes. I don't know if this counts the cores. It probably doesn't. If it doesn't, whatever, we'll get these from somewhere. I'm not going to waste time awakening and purifying souls at this point. I'm just going to try to get ranked on the leaderboard simply by pulling heroes out. That's going to be my game plan, because this is kind of a sketchy one. Either way, let's go ahead, skis, and I guess get things rolling on the making the E5 Alakita. We'll need both of these, for sure. We'll also need some food. To make a 9-star, we only need 2 6-stars, right? 8-star and then 9-star. And then, of course, we need the food heroes. That'll be Zekis's. Then we'll need 4 puppets for 6-star, 4 for 7-star. So we're 3 short there. Actually, we're 2 short there. So we only need a couple of more forest puppets, which is fine because we've got a friggin' boatload of them just chillaxing. Let's go ahead and summon these 2 out. We're going to need you. Where are we making our 10-star food? I've already got 2 of these. It might as well be here. We can do it this way. Let's summon out these. We've already got a bunch of this as well if I want to summon those. We'll probably end up using puppets, though, just for the majority of this. We'll need, like, I don't know, like 13-ish roundabouts puppets. Who's going to be the... We need another 6-star. That's easy enough to get, though. Let's go ahead into our bag. You can check out these chests. 60 of those mother lovers. That's what I'm talking about. We need uno more of these. Let's go ahead and grab that out. We don't need any more of those from Forest. We're good 6-stars. We just need the 5-star heroes now. So let's go ahead and just do a quick mathematical push. If we were to say 9-star this Zekaruni Dooney, where are you at, Zekaruni Dooney? There are you at. We've got all of hymns that we need. We need 13 of these dudes. Who are they going to be? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means we need 7 puppets. 7 puppets here. That's no big deal. Over here, 10-star Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Valentino. We've got the copies. We'll have the 9-star once we make it. We'll have the 6-stars already made. That sounds good. 13 of these bad boys. Do we have any foods here? We have 2. So we'll need to pull 11 Fortress 5-star puppets, and I already forgot. I think 7 Forest. If we overpull, it's not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and do that. We got 7 Forest, and then we're going to do... Crap. I think 11. I already forgot. I've got chords all over my keyboard. Go away, chords. That should be good. That should be everything that we need. I didn't have any puppets already, did I? I didn't. That would have made me sad. Summon that bad boy out, summon all these bad boys out, go over here, summon all of those bad boys out, and we should be off to the races. Off to the actual races right now. 9-star Valkyrie? Absolutely not. 9-star Zekaruni Dooney? Absolutely yes. It uses everything I want it to use. Let's go ahead and make that happen. Bam. And then over here, 10-star Valentinian. We could 10-star. Who do we want a 10-star? It doesn't have to be Valentino, of course. Who's the... We don't have honor. We have none of these early dudes. Sigmund seems like a pretty easy choice because we do get a lot of Sigmunds. But let's just do it. It doesn't matter. The Pokédex someday will be filled. It will be. Let's get rid of Flame Strike. I know I just changed my mind literally immediately and said I wasn't going to change it. We're just going to do Valentino. Clearly, I can't be trusted. You just can't trust me. Let's go ahead and get that done, though. Boop. This will be our 10-star. That's beautiful. That is now 3 10-star heroes, which is all that a feller needs, because I do believe we do have an Alakita 1 and Alakita 2. That's all we need to go to E5. Let's go ahead and get that rolling right now. Let's go ahead and switch that skill. Just kidding. Let's go ahead and click this, and then we'll switch this skill. We'll go with Control Purify. Seems like the easiest one. Throw in this chick. Make it happen. Bam, there's our E3 Alakita done. Dundee 5000. Things you love to see. Click on this one. Obviously swap that over to do more damage. Put in a 10-star Light Puppet. We could keep that 10-star Light Puppet for like settlements. I'm not going to overthink it. We're just going to go ahead and roll it on out. Let's go ahead and drop this 15,000 in. That is now done. E4 Alakita completed. We will keep Balance Strike on there because we are that kind of person. We will put an Alakita in. We are 1,000 of the purple goo short. That is a problem for me. Do we have options to purchase more? How much do we have now? I wish I could see the total number that a feller currently possessed. It's 20,000. It's over 20,000. That's exactly what we need. So we're going to go ahead and make this happen now for real this time. No more joking, no more games to be played. Get an Oblade. Bam, we are now sitting at a hot E5 action with our Alakita. Can we upgrade you all the way? My doubt level is high. No. We just need more Spirit though. That's easy to get. We can get many muchos of the Spirit because a feller purchased out a couple of these little deluxe material chesticles, and we're going to open one of those up for some Spirit. Perfect. Could we just swap some gold over? Yes. Are we going to? Clearly not. Bam! There we go. Our Alakita is now E5, ready to do dirty and nasty things to our opponents, and that's what I want to see. We're going to replace this with a crown, because there's a couple of things I do want to do. I guess we can just, it doesn't matter what we... I mean, give her something. Eeny, meeny, miny, damage reduction. That's fine. You are gonna receive this. You're gonna receive this. It gives you a little bit more attack, not a crazy amount, but some. 639,000 isn't bad. It's good. I'll take it. But there's a couple of things I want to get done with her. Primarily, mostly one thing. I'll be honest with you. We'll go ahead and claim all this. Son of a ball sack. Could have just grabbed that. Oops. Whatever, it happens. Sometimes that's just the name of the game. You look at that, there's even 5,000 more chilling right there. I guess we can do a fight against a boss. Need to do 10 million damage. Have we fought bosses? Do we have a boss to fight? We don't. We can't fight bosses. That is going to be a holdup for the current juncture. No big deal. Don't even worry about that. Minor technicality. Growth pack. Can we purchase any growth packs? We can. Mazel. Mazel, go ahead and do that. That's just good business. You know, let's get that done. Mail. Heroic Miracle. Oh my god, I forgot Heroic Miracle was going on. I forgot the events were going on. Do we change tack? Do we change our plan of attack? We still have 74 hours. We can do this whenever. I guess the puppets do count as heroes. That's interesting. Good to know. But we now have the Gate of the Void unlocked. That's big. I want to jump in there a little bit, but nothing too crazy. What I really want to do, I'll tell you what I want to do, what I really want to do. I want to do a little more Aspen Dungeon. It shouldn't be too hard to kind of smoke through most of normal difficulty, because it's going to be the spot that kind of hangs us up a little bit later. I might as well get all of these ready to go, because I think I can do most of everything else as soon as we get to it. So as having that done early isn't going to hurt my feelings at all. Is that 100 million damage? Wow, they really expect you to step it up hard. I don't think that's going to be an issue for us, though. We should be all right there. 39. We should just probably shoot for clearing normal. We could go beyond that later, no big deal. Wishing Coins is obviously going to be a holdup. Wishing Coin event, is that coming up soon? No, Card Clash is next. We're not going to worry about that right now. We'll worry about it later down the line. For right now, Z's, what we do have, we have an Alakita who is geared up to be quite damagey. Pretty much entirely damagey. What is this? Lethal fight back? I don't think we need lethal fight back. We could do effective being healed. Whatever. We'll leave it like this. We're just going to try to bully the Aspen dungeon. I'm assuming we can easily get higher than where we currently are. We'll throw a Holmes Young in there for funsies. I would be shocked if we got stuck like anywhere nearby. We're at a level 180 enemies. We're level 330. Just for gigs. Just for the giggles. Let's see what happens here. Only 3 million damage. That actually wasn't that much. But we did one tap the bro. I don't think we're going to be in any danger. We'll watch this. Maybe just Edgar was weak. We'll see what's going on here. Yeah, I don't think we're in any real danger at the current juncture. Oops. Let's go ahead and just auto clear and skip the battle. I don't know if you even have to skip the battle. Probably do. We'll do it anyway. And we're just going to let this kind of run for a second. I don't know if it's going to tell us when we reach the place I want to reach, which is essentially just whatever comes after normal. Is it nightmare? It's easy, normal. Is it easy, normal, nightmare? Nightmare, hell, death, purgatory. That sounds correct in my brain. It might be completely and utterly wrong. If it is, then it is. I don't think... Well, we're taking a little bit of damage, actually, here from somebody. I'm not sure who it was. This will be something to keep an eye on. That's probably just... I don't know what caused that. I won't lie to you. I couldn't tell you for sure what hurt us. Something hurt us a little bit. We should heal with the balanced strike enough that it shouldn't be a big issue. This is the danger of auto-clearing. You're never 100% sure what's going on behind the scenes. But like I said, we've got Milks, we've got some Angel Posh. She's not like a really dedicated like self-healer at all. She's not even a little bit actually a dedicated self-healer. But I'm just kind of hoping the E5 enable carries us through that issue and it's not really a problem. We're slowly twiggling down a little bit. I think the issue with Balanced Strike right now is I think we're just one-shotting everybody. So if we do take damage, we don't actually heal until they can survive getting hit. That might be an issue for a little while. We'll probably take a little stop ski if our health gets near and about the halfway mark. And then we will, we're at 220s. Let's take a quick break, 23 stages deep, and just kind of see. Well, this is a solo, so I'm gonna say the solo is probably not gonna hurt us very bad. Now, he died immediately. A little bit unlucky. I wonder if Resilience procs in betwixt. I don't think it does. A single enemy, I think we're just instantly killing single enemies anyways. Let's find a wave that's a little bit maybe more, someone's gonna survive to attack me. A single Faceless is again a singular enemy. That shouldn't be a problem for us. We could be saving on Alakita. This is 2 enemies. We don't have an active skill. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I don't think it's really gonna matter right now. We're simply just killing everybody immediately. Because everyone's dying immediately, we are not gonna heal until they don't die immediately. That might also just so happen to be where we end up losing. So I guess we'll just kind of skip our way through here. We're going to take a little bit of hits here and there. Like, see, we're taking little nudges of damage. They're not huge damage, though. And again, like I said, the issue right now is we're just one-tapping everybody. Let's see what happens here on 4 enemies. I mean, they don't hit very hard. We're hitting, obviously, much, much harder. Super much harder, if that's even a word. It is a word, because I just said it. But yeah, I guess we could continue the auto clear. It just feels a little sketchy. I'll stay in control. Get ourselves to the normal 50 smash. If I'm feeling like a feller needs, this could be a stunny one. She's not an assassin, but Field does have a chance to stun on basics. That could, it's not probably, we have the crowd control cleanse now. Yeah, this is no danger. We're doing fine. A level 230, they've stepped up. Can you now survive getting hit one time? No, you are still dying immediately. That's a little less than ideal. 4 Gherkinators. Can they survive more than one hit? I'm gonna go ahead and... Nope, they're not even close. They're dying immediately. It's not a bad thing. For us, I mean, it's not good for them, clearly. Someone's gonna have to eat more than one hit. And it is not you. And it is not you. That's okay, though. It's a good problem to have, one tapping people. Let's go ahead, start... Oh, does he stun mages? Is that kind of his thing? I forgot about Lutz being potentially dangerous. 4 Asmodeluses. Let's go ahead and just give her a milk. I don't think they're gonna kill us. I just want to be sure, just in case. I don't want to sabotage the run by being a boob. And listen, we didn't. We would have been fine. I guess I'll grab those. It seems like promotion stones are indeed a problem. We'll skip our way to normal 50. It seems like no one's really hurting us much at all, which is a good thing. Like I said, it's not a bad deal. We're just not really getting the ability out of Balance Strike to heal ourselves. Again, not the worst thing. We've got milks, we've got demon potions, we've got angel potions. It should be more than enough to get us where we want to go. Because right now, like I said, we're in one tap territory. Nobody has survived a singular hit yet. We're at level 230 enemies. They're going down pretty quick. I'm not really sure what their stats are. In the Aspen dungeon, I couldn't tell you when they start getting like somewhat difficult for an E5 hero. A Gruinator. If there's anyone who can survive a singular punch, it's Gru. If anyone can do it, the Gruinator can do it. Gru can't do it. So I think we're good. I think we're good to just kind of smoke on through this. The old B-Rog. Old B-Rog. Not really much going on in B-Rog's life. You know what I'm saying? Because it's over. If I ever lose to Balrog in the Aspen dungeon, that is the day that I hang up my Idle Heroes hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't feel like he is ever going to be an issue for any team. So that was 50. We're at level 240 enemies now. Should I have stopped and looked at that? Maybe. Did I? No. Do I regret it? Also, no. This is a 4-piece. We'll just jump in, take a peek, see what's going on. My guesstimation, everybody dies. Yeah, everybody dies. That's how it goes. We're just stacking up extra milks, it seems like, at the moment. Single enemies should never be a problem. We should be able to kill them in one tap every time. Although, it seems like our health actually dropped there on that, which is kind of surprising. It might have just been a bug. Nah, it looks like it's dropping when we're fighting. Well, that was a 2-man. The old Dant and Gru combo. Was it Garuda that this team kept screwing me up on? Like, every time I'd fight with Garuda on this one, I would lose? I think it was. I want to say that was like my nemesis when I was going E5 Garuda. So far, we're still smoking right through these dudes. Really no issue. Couple damage over time, guys. Is that dangerous to us? Not really. Some more wishing coins. That's never a bad thing. Once we get through this Aspen dungeon bit, we'll probably jump in and do our cores. I was going to do the orbs and whatnot, but listen. We can do orbs at a later date. Right now, I want to get my cores done. A, because I'm curious to see if they actually do give me, like, points for the Pioneer race. B, I want the food. You know? I want the food. What am I going to do with that food? It's a good question. We could potentially start trying to void enable our Alakita. This is an option. We could also veer off of that a little bit, because we're going to need a bunch of E5s to open the Grimoire anyways. So what a feller could do, theoretically speaking, is just build a second E5 and not worry about V4ing Alakita right away. Is that a terrible decision? I don't know. It might not be the greatest. But like I said, we'll get to a V4 Alakita eventually. Right now, we don't have the Stellar Shards to pull that Juju magic off yet anyway. So it's not really something we have to worry about. And having like an E5 Holmes Young would be very annoying to our opponents. Would be very helpful to me in many moods. So we'll probably just roll that way, you know? I know we could be auto-clearing this, but listen, something about me being in control of when the button is clicked makes me feel safe, right? If it's auto-clearing, I feel like I can make one mistake or not stop a fight fast enough, and then it's over. It's game over for us, and I'm gonna cry. And I don't wanna cry. Ooh, a double damage over time wave. Is it dangerous? No, it is still easy. That's good. I mean, that's not bad. We got 5 angel potions. 5 potions level 250s. They're getting more powerful. They're not getting powerful enough. Our basic attack is still one-tapping. So we're good. I would say there's really no chance that we die currently. I don't see any enemy we run into at the juncture we're at right now bringing us down. I would be pretty surprised to see that. 4 healers, I really don't think is going to be that dangerous to us. We're going to take a little bit of damage here and there, just chip damage over time. We could take a peek at Starlight unless we one-tap her off rip. We didn't. She's not going to get her active skill anyway. What am I saying? She's never going to have a chance to drop that active. I don't know what I was worried about. I don't know what I was even peeking at that for. There was no point. There was no point in doing this. All right, we're at stage 75. We're 3/4 of the way to the goal. I'm not going to keep pushing past normal. It looks like that's not really going to be a challenge for us. We could easily just smash our way, probably even through hell. I just don't want to sit here and do Aspen Dungeon all day. I want to kind of skip through it and then go back and do some more fun stuff, right? I.e., use my Cores of Transcendence and open them and see what good things we snag out of them. Or what good things we don't snag out of them, because that's also an option. You never know. You never know what you're going to get. Could be great, could be nothing. We're going to go in Fate, because we're not wusses. We may get really good sphere luck. We may get awful sphere luck. It's the way the world works. We're going to find out. I'm looking for a glass of water. I may have made a poor decision and not brought one. Level 260s, are you dangerous? No. No, you are not. Your danger levels are pretty much inconsequential. Let's see what a basic attack run does. Are we going to take a lot of damage from one of you? The answer is no. The answer is we're doing absolutely fine, and that's a good thing. I guess we go back to skipping. We'll just go back to skipping these suckers. Boop. Easy does it. I guess just to stay somewhat topped up on our HP, we'll milk intermittently as I see a milk being necessary. I don't want to get myself too low in HP, run into an unlucky wave or something, click the button, and then lose and have to go cry in the corner. Because that would just be sad for everyone involved. You know, you would be sad, I would be sad, Alakita would be dead. So she's probably sad about that. The team is, I mean, Holmes actually, honestly, I mean, against a Balrog, my guesstimation is, yeah, oh my god, not even a chance. He might be able to solo carry us, to be fair. Like, we may not even need Alakita to do any of this stuff. In fact, let's just see. Let's just see what, yeah, he's just murdering everyone and they're all just dying. Holmes Young's just simply too powerful of a hero, just in the game. He's just too good. E5 is going to be a lot of fun. E5 is going to be a great time. We'll see how he does against the Asmodeluses. Well, I think he killed them all. He's also healing for like 9 million health at the end of the round. He may actually just be the better option instead of Alakita. Holmes Young, I know everyone says start Eloise, Eloise OP. I get it. Eloise is good. Holmes is also good. Okay? If there's a secondary meta to Eloise, it is Holmes Young. And I am on that train because I have one. And I like him. He's a good dude. He also poisons the balls out of people, which is great because it also procs with Alakita's extra damage based on debuffs the enemies have. That's never a bad deal. We are now at normal 95. I don't think Bro has taken a smidgen of damage, which is good. When we get to enemies that actually might survive a hit, at that point, I think the balance strike from Alakita will start to pay off a little bit. But honestly, even at that point, Holmes still might be, well, I mean, at 9-star, if he gets crowd controlled, it's over for him, right? If he gets crowd controlled, he's done. We're pretty much there now. Just a couple stages left. 99 is an Asmodeus and an Edga. That's not a problem. Get smoked on. And then this one is going to be it's going to be a 4-piece. Let's see if they survive the initial attack. No, they died immediately. All right, we'll beat difficult 1 just to make sure, because my brain never remembers if you have to beat the first stage to get the smash or not. Either way, obviously the difficulty level has not ramped up much. Take a peek, see at our merchant. You got anything special? I'll take that. Won't buy the orbages right now. Anything over here looking delicious? Absolutely nothing. We'll buy those. Might as well. I guess we'll buy these as well. We do need some arena tickets. I guess we'll buy this stuff. We do need the purple goo quite badly as well. Could we keep going? Yes. Will we keep going? No. We're not. What do we got mail for? Daily Arena. I'll take it. Also, that should do some achievement for me, right? Yes. Enabling reaches the E3 nature. Normal and Aspen difficulty. Done. Too easy. Too easy. But with that done, let's just go ahead. How many spaces do we have? We've got over 100. That should be good, at least for a good chunk of this. We may end up running out of spots. We may not. We'll mess with some of this other areas a little later. For now, I'm just mostly worried about who we're going to pick. We could go Holmes Young's. I've already got enough copies, I think, between what I have in my bag and the couple of chests, if I want to open them, that I could go ahead and take this guy to E5. So I'm not going to worry about getting Holmes copies. I think our crowd control on this account is going to be Betty. So we might just start hunting for some Betty copies. In the light faction, I think we're going to go with Natalie. She also gives some debuffs to the enemies when she's transcended. She also does bonus damage based on debuffs to the enemies. So I think her and Alakita are a fairly good pairing. If I was building just willy-nilly on my own and not an account I've already built, I'd probably just go Sun Wukong. I feel like this is the safest hero to build in the game. You'll never be sad with Sun Wukong on your team. He's just a freak. He's just absolutely good. But I've already got him going on one account. I'll probably build him on the free-to-play account as well. So I don't want to build him on all three. I feel like that's just a little bit overdoing it. So we'll probably just go Natalie here and see what we get. That said, we're not going to be in Guidance. Nice try, nerd. We will be playing the gambling game of fate. Let's get to it. We'll drop 10 pieces until we cannot drop the pieces of a 10 nature any longer. We got 3 spheres on our very first 10 pull and a Natalie. That's pretty freaking good luck. I won't lie. That's kind of disgusting. I feel a little dirty. I feel good, you know? I feel a little bad, but I don't feel bad at all. That was great. And on our second 10 pull, we snag out the Betty. That's nice. It's starting out pretty beautifully. If the luck stays this way, we're going to be absolutely cooking, and that's great news. We'll get things rolling very quickly over here. Another mother-loving Betty on the third 10 pull. Wow. I mean, okay. Alrighty then. Drop another 10 piece. This is our first 10 piece that doesn't have a special hero, but that's actually a lie. It was a trick question. There's a Gurkinator here, and that is a special hero. If you see a Gurkinator, it counts as a win pull. We're taking it. We're taking that Dubski. Drop another one, and look at that. A sphere and another Natalie. That's dose Natalies, dose Bettys, 4 sphere skis in about, what, 50? That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Let's keep rolling. 10 more. Boop, bop, beep, bop, boop. See what we snag out here. Okay, listen. This is our first average pull, but it's actually not. Another trick question. It's got a Sigmund and a Dant monster in it. Both super cool looking heroes. Absolute W pull. Keep going. That's right. There's never a bad pull. There we go. We actually got we got not only a Gurkinator, we got a Betty and an Eos. I've never built Eos. I think it's Eos. I believe it's like Latin for light. Could be wrong. It probably is. I don't know Latin. Who am I kidding? But yeah, could be something on some builds. I've never really seen one go ham, but I don't know. Could be a fun one. Someday, potentially, possibly. Drop another 10 piece here, and that is what I am mother loving talking about. Not only a spherical, not only a Betty, but also the old Natinator going on as well. That's a pretty solid pull. That's pretty good no matter how you slice it. That's a delicious one. Well, let's keep rolling. Boop, bop, 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 boop. We got to be getting close to our bag space, hitting the filled level. I know you were looking around saying, oh, that's a boner of a pull. Wrong. Gurkinator. A W pull yet again. We just can't be stopped. We simply cannot be stopped. We still had 10 spots. Kind of shocking. Another Eos. Scary, also a cool hero. This would be the one pull of today that I would say if you wanted to call it a dud, you could. I wouldn't, because Scary is also a cool looking hero, and we also got another somewhat rare light hero. Can't be upset with that. We've got to be, yeah, okay, I figure like we've got to be up against the wall. We've got to be getting there. And surely enough, we are. What do we got mail here for? Oh my god, I forgot Heroic Miracle. Well, clearly the cores are going to make that absolutely just disappear. We only got to do 20 more cores. And by gotta, I mean we don't have to. We've gotten 4 Bettys already. That is 4 Bettys already. That pretty much rhymes, but not really. We also have 5 Natalies. That's a potential 10-star Natalie just absolutely chillaxing in our bag. That is beautiful. What a beautiful time to be alive. We also have 3 Eos and 4 Sun Wukongs. Now, I know we're not building Sun Wukong. We have a B- Wukong. We're not building him. I kind of want to, but we ain't gonna. We simply shan't. Do we have... balls? You really? Balls. We're short. We are short IRL and on 3 stars to make that happen. Oh, we also got some of these little dookie nuggets in here. Let's get those little dookie nugs out. Boop, boop. Disassemble. Oops, probably need to select somebody. 1s and 2s. Get out of my team. That gives us 1 more 10 pull. We need to do, obviously, we need to get down 6 more space. Can we get down 6 more space? I mean, obviously, yes. We have plenty of opportunities to do that. We could start building Betty. Probably not a terrible idea. I guess we can just do that. Let's just go ahead and start throwing a Betty together. It's not going to be, like, obviously a fantastic Betty, but that works. That'll free up a little bit of space. And then, of course, we could 7-star her right away, probably, most probably. I guess we'll upgrade her as well, just because we can and we should. There she goes. We'll have to anyways. We can't 7-star her until she's upgraded. Why am I pretending like that's an option? It's not optional. It must happen. But let's go ahead. Do we have any extra 4? Do we? Do we ever? We do. We absolutely do. Why am I scrolling, you might ask? I'm looking for weak links. Listen, I could use bone carvers. We can just 6-star those ones. I like to keep one of the food heroes around with 3 copies just for potential 9 stars. Go ahead and awaken her up to 7 stars. That should free us up enough space. It does. We can go ahead and complete these last 2 10 bombs and see what we snag out here. Boop, boop, bop, beep, bop, boop. Anything special? Of course, we got another Natalie. That's beautiful. That's an E1 Natalie if we're going that route. We eventually will be. Also a Mim. Do we want to build a Mim? Not right now. I mean, not really. He's not someone I was planning on building. Not going to say we won't. He does have debuffs. And a Betty coming up on the last 10 pull as well. I will say, personally speaking, this was an absolute W of an opening session for me. We opened, what, 120 cores? What does that math out to? 4 spheres? No, that's not right. That's stupid. 15, 30, right? And then we 8 spheres. We should have 8 spheres, right? If you did it by guidance. Did we get 8 spheres? We got 5. Okay, so we got, no, there's no way 8 spheres. Is that correct? 15, 30, 60, 90, 120. Okay, listen, we got shafted a little bit on the spheres, but I'm not even going to be mad. I can't be mad. I won't be mad. We got 5 copies of Natalie, and I think 5 copies of Betty as well. I'm pretty okay with that. Let's go ahead, though, and convert all these suckers over in the stellar area. Boop, get those upgrading a little bit. We're not quite where we need to be to get ourselves fully done, but that's fine. We're not pushing for a V4 straight away. I know that's counter to what you should be doing. I guess we can claim out these cores. Is there enough for another potential 10-piece if we do all this? I don't know how high this goes, but yeah, probably. Almost for sure. Definitely. Absolutely. Yeah, definitely 100%. We have another 10 pull if we want to do it. Do we want to do it? That is the age-old question. Do you really want to do it? Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Give me those 6 stars as well. Give me a Draconator. That's what I'm talking about. Give me a 9-star Poopette. Beautiful. Absolutely mother-loving beautiful. What a time to be alive. Do we change from the Gherkinator? Trick question. Of course we don't. If you said yes, what is wrong with you? Gherkinator is the greatest of all time. Did any of these count? I don't think so. I don't, obviously not, or we would be in the billions of points right now. Even though we haven't pulled anybody out. LOL. What's up with your name, bro? Where are we? We're way down here. It's okay. We'll fix that issue. We're going to fix that potentially very soon. We'll snag out a bunch of copies and make things happen. We've got how many heroes? A few. A few to say the least. And by that, I mean we have actually kind of a buttload of them. We have loads and butts and buttloads. Man, look at all those Natalies. That's what I'm talking about. We are scooting on up the way, but we need like 7 space. How do we make 7 space, you might ask? You're like, how would a feller go about 7 spacing it, Rathicus? Good question. Potentially with all of these mother-loving Normas would be a good start. I got a 6-star some bros. I didn't even realize this bro could be 6-starred. I guess we'll do it with some Roggies and that guy. Yeah. We'll need another 6-star hero to make a 9-star. How many copies of a Norma do we have? That's the real question. The answer is far more than a feller needs. That's also good news. That's a 6-star Norma. We'll also need 3 copies of Norma to 9-star, which we can do. I don't think we have the necessary... Yeah, this is where we'll get a little... Actually, we're pretty dang close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow. We could almost 9-star. Do we wait on the monthly event? Absolutely mother-loving not. We'll be waiting for far too long. My impatience has got the best of me. Surely we have... Of course we have 2 puppets. Why would we not have exactly the amount of puppets that a feller needs? Maybe we didn't. Perhaps I miscalculated. It's possible. People say that it is possible. I would disagree. Throw you in there. Wait, are we a 6-star short still? Am I stupid? Is my stupidity getting the best of me? It is. It is getting the best of me. I am dumb. That's my fault. That is absolutely 110% my fault. We'll have to 6-star yet another Norma. We still have far more copies than a feller needs. Let's get that done. Will it let us 9-star? It won't. The reason it won't is because we're probably short like 1 copy. Now I know I've got a bag full of puppet chests, but the me that is me wants to click and just see how close we really are. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We need 6 more poopettes. Do we pull them or do we just do our summon? Because we might get what we need. Let's just do our 10-piece. Let's not be crazy. We might get all the food that a feller needs. 10-piece. Boop, bop, beep, bop, boop. Is it glorious? Listen, remember when I said we got shafted on our spheres? No, we didn't. We're right back in it. We're up to the 8 spheres a feller wanted. We also snagged a singular Abyss hero, which is not a bad deal. Let's go ahead and convert those suckers directly into Stellar. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Become Stellar. That's great. 3.3 million. Looking beautiful. Looking real good. Pioneer points. I guess... Wait, hold up. Do puppets count towards this? Is that why we're getting points? It could be. It could very well be the case. We needed 6 more, so now we need 5 more because we did grab a food hero. Let's go ahead and just do that because I'm already here and I don't want to do it later. Boop. Boop, 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 beep. And we're good. Now, we can go ahead and turn you into... Oh, am I stupid? Did I math incorrectly for a 3rd time? Surely not. Surely my brain isn't that bad. Let's count together and see. Is Wrath stupid? There's only one way to know for sure. Get you a Norma in there. Get you a 9 copies of heroes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm out of freaking I don't have enough. It must be 12,000 in the 500 margin. Oops. Oopsie of the poopsie, as they say in the business. Let's go ahead and grab out 40,000 more because I shan't be stopped by such meager problems. And now... That's all a feller needed to do. And everything should be set up gloriously. It is. What a good time to be alive. Let's go ahead and get you 9-pieced. Technically, we can go ahead and we could 10-piece our doodad. Why not? Hold up. Why can't I? Or can I? They're all locked in my arena? Oops. Now, hear me out here. No, that's dumb. Don't use your imminent selection chests to get more Holmes Youngs when all the lazy feller has to do is remove them from here. You know what I'm saying? Don't be stupid, me. Don't be the boob that you actually are. That's never what you want to be. Do not be a boob. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be. We're fine, though. Now we've got everything leveled up. We got everything settled. Everything is looking glorious. Everything is looking good. Let's just go ahead and 10-star ourselves a Holmes Young. Take his active skill from being good to being better. And that's just never a bad thing. Awaken. Get awakened. 10-star Holmesonator has now welcomed himself into the team. Glad you're with us. Can we take you to 250? Of course we can. We're rich beyond our wildest dreams. And now we've done it. Oh, thump. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so what have we done? What have we learned? Aspen Dungeon is much easier than I initially thought it was going to be. We absolutely steamrolled that sucker. We've got our first E5, ergo, we now have access to the Gate of the Void. Another beautiful thing that has taken place. Did we get many light 5-star foods? Shockingly, no. We didn't get that much food. We mostly got hero copies, which isn't bad. We can get food whenever we want to. That won't be too big of an issue. Unfortunately, the special chesticles that I did pick up do not have the ability to be turned into light and dark puppets. That would just make me boing, you know what I'm saying? But no, you don't, and no, you shouldn't. But that's not how we're looking right now. I still have an orange treasure chest. What do I want to open here? I got an achievement. Oh, yeah. More summoning. Of course. Of course. What was I looking at? I already forgot what I was doing. I don't remember. I was clicking things. Oh, treasures. That's what I was looking at. We have quick operations to be performed. Who are we operating on? We crafted that thing. I forgot. We can also upgrade this. Boop. Ascend. It has been ascended. We are now good. I was going to look, though, instead at a different area. Hold up. What I was going to look at, we got Forgotten Artifact coming up next on the thing. Hero Token. A lot of people have said, listen, Hero Token's fantastic. It's really good, but these huge stat bonuses that look absolutely fantastic aren't quite as good now because the Grimoire exists. Counterpoint. This is just me. This is just my saying. That is only true on old accounts. Older accounts that already have or have access to the Grimoire, or new accounts that have whaled their scrotum off and have 6 E5 heroes very, very early. Will we have 6 E5 heroes really, really soon? I mean, probably before next year. Maybe we don't go for this. Maybe we actually do indeed take the new advice, take the different path. Retro gaming. This is going to make your Void campaign quite a bit easier by boosting your all damage dealt. Let's take a peek, see at what we could pick up here. A motorcycle is all attack. It gives us speed. I'm not sure how big of a factor that's going to be in the, the later portion of things. This gives us some HP and attack. Honestly, that seems pretty dang good. The race car is essentially the motorcycle, but with 2.6 million HP tacked on top of it. I feel like that's just better than the motorcycle. Yeah, the motorcycle gives you 30 speed on top of this. That's not bad. But call me weird, I'm taking the motorcycle. We're motorcycling. Boop. Where is the bag? You open. We're looking for a cycle of the... Not a motorcycle. We're looking for a race car. I almost tricked myself out and picked the wrong thing. But I didn't. In the end, cooler heads prevailed, and we are now... That's the wrong button. That ain't the right place. They moved the buttons around. I don't know why they did that, but they absolutely did that. And it's caused me an issue in my brain. Go ahead and craft that sucker up. Let's go ahead and ascend that sucker. Bam. We now have... What is our treasure train giving us? A hot 24 million HP and 325,000 fixed attack. It's a beautiful time to be alive. How are you looking now, Alakita? Even more beautiful than before. That's what we like to see. That is exactly what a feller loves to see. Good times. Good times all around. We could probably do some like Seal Land and whatnot and all that stuff today, but we're not gonna. We're simply not gonna. We're 45 minutes deep. We could go higher. We could go further. but I'm not going to go further. I'm not going to go higher. I'm going to be quite happy with where we are. We've made some serious progress. We have a 10-star home zone. We've got an E5 Alakita. We've opened the Gate of the Void. We've blitzed through 130 Cores of Transcendence. We're setting ourselves up for an absolute success in the future, and that's good. Things you love to see. We have 293 Orbs of a Prophet Nature. We will be dropping probably, I think we need to do a double completion for chapter reasons as we scroll our way forward. We'll get stuck on settlements anyways, like, don't get me wrong, that's going to be what holds us back 9 times out of 10. Is it just one completion that is all you need for the growth chapters? 60. Keep looking. 80. Surely there's more. Surely there's more. Yeah, 100. That's kind of what I thought. Does it go up to 160 or not? $120. Did I miss one? Nope. That wasn't it. Keep looking. 120 is only a completion and a half, which is a waste. We would go, if we're going to do it, we're doing double. So it seems like we're definitely doing double regardless. I'm not going to stop myself like 40 summons short. We're just going to go all the way with it, and we will. 150, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, we need to do it. Why is it 150? That's a very weird number. It should be just 160. That's what the double completion is going to be. Why break it at 150? I don't know. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do that probably tomorrow or something, the day after. I'm not 100% sure how we're moving forward exactly. I don't think we're actually going to trans Alakita first. I know that might be a weird thing to say and probably a weird thing to do. But in truth, I think that, I mean, she would be stronger most likely, for sure. I think Vespera trans would be probably better for us overall due to the massive amount of debuffs that Vespera is going to drop on the enemies. When she's transed. All of these negative effects hit every enemy, and then Alakita can come by and drop a pretty nasty amount of damage based on that, and I'm okay with that. I think that's actually pretty cool. So we'll see how it all shakes out. Maybe Vespera's first trans, maybe she's not. Cross that bridge when we get there kind of thing. The safest bet would most likely be to trans Betty first, just because she'd be a strong Void campaign hero and would help us there a lot. But if we spend a reasonable amount of the USD dollars, it may not matter. We might just have both of them transed before we go in the campaign anyway. We'll see. We shall see. But I think that is all I wanted to do for today. I don't see with my little eye anything else I want to necessarily jump into, other than I did want to open all this crap up and make sure I didn't forget it. We've only got like 20 spaces though, and that's really not that many. How many are you? 9? Oh, we can summon all those out. That's not a problem. We got 10 spaces left. How many are you? 7? Yeah, we can't get all of those suckers. We can pull the elite bros, though. 4? I mean, Rogan, not a bad support. Ankiri, a pretty common tenant. Tix, obviously, is very strong. I don't think we're going to build a Tix here, though, because, like, I mean, he's already on the free-to-play account. He's pretty good. We know he's good. And Garuda, obviously, just kind of a dookie. Kind of a dookie, as they say in the business. I'll leave these other 6 spots open for now in case I decide that I do indeed. Oh, there we go. Grab that out. In case I do want to push a little higher. Only at 230 points, which puts us in 4th. We can go higher, though. We can go higher. Albaloo, you might have spot number 1. I don't think I'm coming for it. I might be able to make it there, but I'm not wasting Awakenings. I know I've got plenty. People look at that, I got 35 of them. We ain't gonna worry about it. I could use these 5 here. I ain't gonna. I'll wait till the gala next week. Then I'm gonna do all my Awakens, and then we're gonna kind of see where we end up from there, because we're gonna guarantee ourselves a B stone. Not that we really need a B stone. If that's even in the next week, it may not be. It might not be. If it's not, maybe we just hold up. We just cabbage onto those suckers. They ain't going bad. They're not gonna spoil on us. We'll use them later. Simply how we do things around here. But, as a feller has said previously, and is going to say one more time, I do believe that is, hold up. We're not changing. We just got to get it out of there. That's going to be it for today. Before we go, of course, gotta thank all the members on the channel helping keep my dreams alive. I know there's a massive amount of you Rathican tier peeps out there. I wish that I was not as lazy as I am, because I probably could sit down every day and write the list out, type it up, and get it in the end of the videos. But as I've said, I am lazy. I do appreciate you an absolute butt ton, but every time we do a stream, the number of members changes pretty much. So, I mean, it's a good problem to have for sure. I'm not upset about it. It just makes it very difficult to keep track of everything and who's dropping out and who's becoming new members. It's just kind of an issue. But like I said, we will keep it to the greatest and great Rathicans for the current moment. Our greatest Rathicans, we have Shaheen, Trippy, White Crow, Afghan Goo 420, and Mello, who I do believe actually is in the guild. Mello, what's up? Is he a little bit slightly more powerful than me? Just a hair. I think he's actually more powerful than my main. How dare you? That A-tier Aspen do be looking juicy. But one day we'll have one. Not right away. We also, of course, we've got a few members chilling in here. Lost Emotions, Zanelli. We got them hanging out. I know we've got Trippy. We got Trippy in both guilds on both servers. What's going on, bro? But appreciate you guys. Our great Rathicans, we have Lotto the Lidsey, Bellendane, FMK What, Sir Rascal, Wet Blades, and Cosmic. Appreciate you guys and your support for the channel. It does mean the world to me. I wouldn't be nearly as comfortable jumping out and doing VIP again on another account if you guys weren't here backing me up. But I appreciate it. So this account likely going forward is just going to be like, listen, what's up? We'll spend the USD dollars when we feel the need. But I'm not going to go like crazy whale mode. A, I'm not rich. B, I have bills. C, refer to both A and B. But that is going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button to show your support, and I will see you guys in the next one.